I can't really remember.
We were looking for paint stripper.
Oh, yeah, we did.
No, we were
Ancient chemical. Oh, hi.
we had just decided to go into town to buy supplies and
Find a job.
look for a simple
Oh.
mountain
Yeah.
after we slept for the night because
It was getting late, yeah.
Who was drinking?
it was Balasar and Heel.
Can you both roll Constitution checks?
That's one of like the two things I'm good at.
I know I don't get to make you do it very often.
That is the wrong character.
Ah!
Let me swap character. Okay. The number is 1. Thank you.
What's May doing here?
16. And Balazar got 17.
No.
Get that out of here.
Sorry, I was just grabbing one of my books.
You didn't miss much.
I have like a 10-foot cable on my
For what?
headphones,
Oh, nice.
so I can just walk around my entire like room
Mm-hmm.
with them on. So 17 to 16. You wake up and you feel fine. There's like no hangover, no paint thinner accidents. Nice crow sound. I'm just gonna say that like everyone kind of wakes up. Professor Throm.
That's his room.
In the tiny bed.
Tiny bed.
Tiny bed.
Actually, he would probably sleep on the couch, because he would not fit on the bed, probably.
Let's start with Balzar. Balzar, with your kind of regimen, you wake up first.
So I'll wake up. Going to leave his room. He's immediately going to start looking for that blue bastard. Going to let everyone else sleep while he looks for Mo.
Okay, where do you look first?
The closet.
As you open it, no, you see that the ball bearings are still on the floor.
Satisfied that Mo is nowhere in the building, Balsar is actually going to go to the kitchen. He's going to start taking inventory of what they do and do not have, as far as like foodstuffs go.
You roll a perception check.
Hang on.
$21?
21.
21?
What channel? I don't see it.
He put it
I
in.
didn't really look at it.
You look around and your eyes actually see plenty of like food and stuff. Pierre seems to be, just from your deduction, a big baby and doesn't like all the low quality ingredients.
Balsar will make a note to smack Pierre upside the head.
It is, however, you notice, like, honestly, like, these are some low quality food. Like, we brought back, like, the vegetables and stuff. And they're starting to get a little stale. It's been about a week since you last went shopping.
It's just Ambrose's 12 tons of rice.
No, that disappeared with Chester.
So sad.
A moment of silence. We didn't actually have to have a moment. You fucks.
Also, Zach, I don't like that picture. That gif.
It's so unnerving. I guess
Is there anything else you would like to do?
after that, Balasar is just gonna kind of sit in the the main dining area, just kind of wait for everyone else to show up.
Everyone else, you're kind of woken by like this sniffling and like scratching sound coming from somewhere inside.
Somewhere in, like, inside the building?
Yeah, like on the first floor. And
Does-
yes, everyone can take a long rest.
Does Balasar also hear this?
Yeah, you hear like it's almost like a half asleep, like howl in the night.
And
Sorry, you go.
it's from the first floor, you said?
Yeah.
Balasar will begin sweeping the building.
Does Bug hear this?
No, we were still asleep.
Sleepy boy.
Does he see anything in this weird...
No, there's nothing in this room.
Okay, time to wake up the others.
As you walk down the hall to the left, it starts to get louder as you get towards Pierre's door.
Balasar skips right past Pierre's door. He goes and he knocks on Hugh's door.
Of course he does.
Of course he does.
Of course he does.
Evil mind can
Hugh
do.
is the only person here who Balasar regards as competent.
Anytime anything happens anywhere. You wake up. You wake up.
Literally told him that there had been a werewolf in the base the other day. Within like 48
Ew.
hours. He's
The
assuming it's a
faucet is
werewolf.
leaking.
You, we're out of lanes.
We're out of toilet paper, you.
Do it yourself.
He kicks on. He kind of knocks on
Every
You, my dick fell off.
Shut up.
the
Doing your
first
mom.
And then-
the first 4 hours of Balzar's day starts with him breaking down Hugh's door and then rebuilding it every
One-
day.
1 a.m.
So good
Get
at
up.
it.
1:03 a.m. Kick
Every
down
morning I
door.
break out of my house. Every night I break in. I do not sleep. I only repair the damage and perfect my defenses. I long for the day I am either exiled forever or effectively tombed within my own house. And then he goes and he knocks on Bug's door and tells him to wake up.
As you knock on the door, it just kind of swings open, and you hear this like feral growling sound. And as you kind of poke your eyes into the room, you can see a pair of ferocious yellow eyes staring back.
Balstar leans into the room, grabs the door, and closes it again. And he goes right back over to Hugh's room because this is officially a problem.
You.
And you
Yo.
can just hear kind of like whispering from the room, like, Hands. Hands.
You,
Yeah.
we have a problem.
When don't we have a problem?
I believe Bug and Pierre may have contracted lycanthropy.
Don't we have any more of that funny juice? We can just give them.
I'm looking. Hang on.
Also, I thought Bug
I
said at
only
one
have-
point that kobolds are fine with being lycanthropes.
I only have the one bottle.
Well, then give it to Pierre then. Bug will be fine.
Okay.
Bug, you wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and like walk out of your room.
Wait, say that last bit again? What was that, Joe?
Scaly-tailed.
Ben, what
Can
a
you roll
great day!
Can you roll a perception check? Bug.
Perk 25.
You just kind of notice that there's like dirt underneath your fingernails.
Ugh. That's gross. Whatever. Hi, Balazar! This Bug walks towards him.
Bug looks absolutely fine.
The fuck? Balstar goes and
What's
knocks on Pierre's door.
And Pierre like kind of gets up, just kind of slowly walks over to the door. It's kind of early. What can I help you?
Did none of you hear the howling and the scratching and the bug being weirdly not bug?
Oh, I thought that was the mole in the wall. Hey, weren't we underground? There a mole?
Those wolves yesterday, did either of you happen to get bit?
Bug has walked away.
I did not.
Doing the Dougie down south.
Bug,
I just kind of whacked it with my my gold in the frying pan.
hang on. Bug,
Hey, what's up?
the wolves yesterday, did you get bit?
Oh, yeah.
Where?
Right here! And Bug rolls back his sleeve to see the festering wound on his right
Ballastar
arm.
reaches into his pack and pulls out the bottle of powder.
Bug pulls his arm out. What's that?
Remember the weasels?
What about him?
This is the thing we used to stop me and Brock from becoming weasels.
Bug backs away slowly. What are you gonna do with that?
It's just gonna get the lycanthropy out of your system.
I don't think there is any lycanthropy in my system. I feel fine.
Bug, it's not going to hurt you, trust me.
Can you do a perception check, Balzar?
I almost wrote check lycanthropy. 19.
Bug looks perfectly fine. Like all his scales are like in perfect order, and I don't
The
know.
wound, I'd imagine, would be just a scar at this point with the healing and whatnot.
Yeah. He looks really good. The scar, the wound is still there, kind of fresh and scabbed over a little bit.
Then what the fuck was the thing in your room?
What thing in my room?
I don't know, it was
I was the
hiding
thing in my
dark
room.
and hissing and it had yellow eyes.
What? Is the mole in the wall back?
What mole?
Hmm. This is troubling. I thought we got rid of that mole.
At this point, everyone hears just a loud thump. Come from like, I don't know, Balzar, your room, or Otto's old room.
Sar pokes his head into his own room.
It's the same as you left it. Some of the like sand and stuff on the ground is a little bit disturbed.
Whereabouts in the room?
just everything is uniformly, like, shaken.
Okay, he walks over to Farron's room. He opens the door.
Farron is sort of leaned over, like a pretty large, like fancy looking, like, treasure chest that's, like, right here. And then he kind of just, like, whips around, and, like, you just kind of, like, blink, and the next time you look, the, like, chest, like, just isn't there. And he goes, "Oh, hello there. Good morning.
Are
Well,
you okay?
I was just mixing that, rhubarb up, yes."
Okay, I'm going to assume the rhubarb was not responsible for the massive thump and disturbing of beats.
I did drop something, but
What did you drop?
I dropped this table. I was mixing on this table right here, and, well, it just kind of fell over.
Farron. I'm pretty sure that table has been broken since we set up shop here.
I don't know, it looks to be made out of birch wood. No one in their right mind would ever make a table out of birch wood.
Preach.
God his ass.
I'm not dealing with this today. Balser just walks away.
And goes and knocks on Hugh's room.
No, he goes and he sits in a chair and he puts his head on the table.
Farron is gonna walk out of his room, like, just, like, coughing, and he's gonna leave his room open to, like, aerate some.
Farron, were you smoking weed in there?
No, I was grinding poisons.
Sure you were. That's what I used to tell my mom.
They do say that Warham is the life weed capital of Plague Lad.
Yeah, brother. I had a voice crack while doing the voice. That was fucked up. But the voice crack made me deeper.
Bugs on life weed right now.
Ah, fuck. You know what? I'll let it
You
slide
took the
this
padlock,
time,
bro.
fancy man.
And, Farron pulls out, like, a small glass bottle, and there's just, like, some green powder, like, in it. This should do nicely.
What is that?
It's ground up stem of rhubarb. Quite poisonous, if you know how to use it right.
Do not put that anywhere near the kitchen.
Don't worry, it's sealed in the bottle.
No, I mean if you leave it unattended near the kitchen, Pierre will mistake it for a spice.
It will not leave my person. And he tucks it into a pocket.
Speaking of which, we do need to get some new supplies.
Yes, we should probably do that on the way back. Not when we first get into town.
However, I will state, Pierre appears to have over-exaggerated our need for supplies quite a bit.
Are you talking about me?
Pierre, our supply situation is not nearly as bad as you led us to believe.
Things are getting stale and moldy.
I'd say that food has, like, another week, at least. And only then does it become questionable.
Well, I do not wish to insult your palate, but it is intolerable.
Pierre is talking. Balasar pulls a ration out of his pack.
Oh, Pierre, I do need to talk to you about something. When you
I have
the
not
time.
even met you. Who are you?
I am Professor Farron Thromlock.
He showed up yesterday, me, when I got back.
Oh, I remember you now.
It was quite hectic when me and Balazar arrived. I do have a cooking question if you can meet me in the kitchen.
I hate that. Yes.
And Farron's gonna get sort of like close and like whisper. I did not mean to pry, but let's see. It was early yesterday. No, 2 days ago. You see, when I was helping Balazar locate you all, I saw you cooking after you fell, and there's something that I have a question about.
You are watching me?
Yes. Trying to figure out where you had landed and whatnot. I saw you sprinkle some interesting things into the food.
Yeah.
From my perspective, it looked like... And he gets, like, really close and just goes... Like, sawdust.
Hey, you must be mistaken.
Was it some sort of spice, then?
He is starting to get red-faced. You saw that thing. It is a trick of the eye.
Are you quite sure? It seems like I've caught you in something.
I don't like you. And he just kind of like backs up. And he points at you.
God damn it.
You who knows nothing about cooking, and you accuse me of putting sawdust in my food because I don't have enough seasoning.
Has Pierre been getting like progressively louder?
Yeah.
Balastar leans over from the table to just stare at Pierre.
And you!
Directly at the kitchen.
And you! You always eat the garbage food. There's not even... I haven't had access to fresh ingredients in over a month. Ever since the... destroyed my cafe, and now we're in the middle of the woods. I can't even start my cafe here.
Pierre, explain to me how how the destruction of your cafe was our fault.
You and your friend.
By the time he did that, he was no longer our friend.
If you treated him better, he may have not destroyed my cafe. And he kind of storms off.
Okay, I will be back.
A bit of a high temper, that one. How long have you known Pierre, anyways?
Huh?
The chef, Pierre.
Oh, for about 2 adventure.
Could you repeat that?
For about 2 adventure.
2 adventure.
Yes.
How long is that?
Bug starts counting on his hands. You can clearly tell it he does not help him. 2.5 months.
2.5 months. And he has cooked for you the entire time?
Yeah, he started by throwing souffles at us.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but when I was helping Balazar find this place, I oversaw Pierre cooking, and I saw something quite disturbing.
Oh no. Did he put spinach in the food?
He put sawdust in the stew.
That's fine.
What do you mean that is fine? It's
It's-
wood.
It's not spinach.
What is wrong with spinach?
I hate vegetables. Wood is like the meat of the plant world.
And it's just kind of staring at you.
Wood is the meat of the plant world. What, is something wrong?
He's just gonna pull out a book and start writing.
Yeah. Hmm?
What did
What
I
about
miss? I spaced.
Bug said wood is the meat of the plant world.
Hey, Farron,
Yes.
what did you say to Pierre that got him all upset?
Oh, right. Remember when I
you missed
used... Remember when I used my mirror to see where the rest of your friends were?
Yes.
Remember when we watched Pierre cook for about 10 minutes?
Yes.
I know you were off looking for stuff at the time, but... Well, I oversaw something, and I confronted him about it. I was worried about the well-being of this group's food, and he did not take it very well.
Curious. What did you say?
Well, when he was making that stew, I saw him put in wood shavings. And I am no cook myself, so I asked him about it to see if it was maybe part of the recipe, but he got quite flustered.
Wood shavings.
Yeah, see, it's not that bad.
And he says I eat garbage food.
A bit of a hypocrite, if I have to say so myself.
Bug, can
Okay.
you roll a perception check?
Yeah, 1 second. $25.
You see Pierre, like, right here, like, poking around the corner, like, crying. And then, like, you guys lock eyes, and he runs, and everyone can hear, like, pattering. Not that way. This way. And he goes upstairs.
Oh no, you done got Pierce upset, and Bug's gonna run upstairs. Pierre!
Well then, and I'll just go back to writing in the book.
Mm. Balsar is going to go look for evidence of a mole.
You get to the second floor, and you see Pierre go into the armory and then slam the door.
Oh. Hey Pierre, can I come in?
No! You do not like my food, go away!
I like your food, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just
Everyone
glad
hates my food.
I'm just glad you didn't put any spinach in it. Honestly, I think wood is far better than any vegetable. Or most vegetables.
Pierre cracks the door.
You did what you gotta, bud. We all
I-
have to make do.
But I put spinach in the spinach stew.
I'll be honest with you, I give that to Balzar. I like
Okay.
your other food. I just have preferences about certain foods. And really, aside from spinach, everything else is wonderful. Honestly, I'd rather eat sawdust than nothing.
He kind of like sits down, and sits down in the middle of like all the broken weapons, and he just kind of huffs. Thank you, Bug. I am sorry. It is.
Oh,
I think I am just missing Elmira and Fazdori and the culinary excellence.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you could always go back. You know, we wouldn't feel that like we would miss you, but you could always come back and see us later if you wanted to take a break. Mayhaps go on a quest or two.
I know
Quest.
the spring growing celebration is soon.
Then maybe it's time you go back and have some fun. Maybe everyone else will want to join you. How do you know, I don't know.
You should come with me. You like my food.
That's not a bad idea.
We could find many things, bring them to the spring festival celebration.
We could do that. Indeed.
And he kind of like crawls over on his like hands and knees. It's like,
Bug gets down on his hands and knees.
I thank you, Bugwaggis.
No problem. Are you feeling a little better now?
Yes.
Farron just seems kind of grumpy.
Beer's
Val's
gonna
on
stand up.
food.
Bug stands up.
I don't know why I listen to him. I am best chef in all Playland. I will make food wherever I go, whenever I want. Back to you, Balzar.
Still looking for evidence of a mole.
What room do you start with?
The one I am currently in.
Oh. No, this room, it just seems to be cracked from when Pierre, actually, you didn't see that. This room is, like, new to you. It's all cracked, and you don't know why.
Concerning, but screw it. He's gonna go over to Bug's room, because Bug is the person who brought up the mole.
As you enter the room, you first notice it's really dark. Everything around is already really dark, but this room just seems to, like, absorb light. Like some sort of void.
Alistar pulls out the Wand of Dancing Lights. He's going to activate it.
Are there any, how many charges are on that? Zach?
Oh god.
It is infinite.
Okay. Is there any check for it? Is it just
It's
flashlight?
just flashlight.
Okay. Bowser, you use the wand and a bunch of orbs like start dancing around the room. Kind of casting oblong shadows, and you can see the like tree kind of has like a twisted shadow against the walls. And there seems to be like scratches on the ground, like just all over the place, like teeth marks. Like if a mole was here, it was here.
Does Balastar see anywhere the mole could have gone? Any like cracks in the wall or anything like that?
Do an investigation check.
Oh, well. God damn it!
All caps moment. It's weird that all caps doesn't work.
6.
You like look around, and you don't see any like holes in the walls or anything. How long do you keep searching for?
After that, he's just going to go back and he's going to take a closer look at the scratches, see if he can gauge like how big whatever made them was.
Whatever made them was really small. And they seem to lead to the foot of the bed from where you are, and then like wrap around the tree. Here, Let me draw.
Draw that way so you can see better. Balasar will investigate the foot of the bed.
Do another investigation check with advantage.
Oh boy.
You start like putting your hand underneath the bed and like lift it up. And the first thing you notice is that it's like really dry. All the mud in here is kind of like soggy, but underneath the bed it's gotten dry. And there's a lot of like dust. And when you move the bed over, you see like a hole down into the ground. And then it goes back about 2 feet from where you are, and then you can't see any further.
Okay. If it's actually a mole, Bug will probably kill it. I'll just tell him I found its hole. Balasar leaves. Goes back to the table, and he sits down.
As you walk in, you just see that Farron is just like taking a bunch of the dead pine needles off of the tree and like mashing them into a bottle.
Farron,
Yes.
what are you doing?
You're not using this, right?
No, but that's not an answer to my question.
Well, do you want the short or long answer?
Long answer.
So, in the matter of evocation, it is important to have many different, how would you say it, materials for different spells. And I am simply collecting something that might help in our journey ahead of us.
Okay, then.
Say, did he mention a mole? As in the animal?
Yes.
If you find it, can I have it?
If Bug doesn't eat it first.
I only need a part of its corpse, but...
Take it up with Bug. It's in his room.
It's in his room?
That's where the hole is.
Do you think Bug would mind if I poke around his room?
Let him know first. Even I was only in there for a few minutes.
I think he went upstairs. And Farron will go upstairs, looking for Bug.
I think as he climbs the stairs, Bug is coming down.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, Magic Man. How are you?
It is Professor, but I'm doing well. Do you mind if I poke around your room for a bit? There seems to be a mole infestation.
Mole? Again?
Bug fucking angry Vince McMahon walks over to his room.
Let's go!
Bug walked in.
Where's the hole?
Oh my. Is this your room?
You see that your bed is like moved, like shifted over to the right 5 feet.
What happened to my bed?
And like right there is a like hole into the ground.
Like right there.
Like
Or,
where
like,
the
here?
bed is. Yeah, right
Oh.
there.
Does Bug see this right away?
Yeah, just with passive perception.
Oh, they've been burrowing under my bed.
How large is the hole?
Bug attempts to climb into the hole.
Bug, you fit perfectly into the hole.
Bug climbs his way down.
I'll get him.
That's
Drawing-
no normal mole. Are you
Bug-
sure?
Bug draws a dagger from his boot and puts it in his teeth as he fucking crawls.
What? Like he's a fucking U.S. Army tunnel rats?
Yes.
Come on, mole.
Special
You're getting
Operations
voted.
Foxhound.
As you crawl into it, there's several like branching paths.
Do we want to end that there for me?
Oh,
Like,
Sure.
for now, because I have to go get dinner.
no.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like that's not great.
Let's take a break.
No,
Is that okay? 'Cause
Yeah,
I can't get dinner after 8, so
yeah, go right now.
I'll see you guys in a
Good
while.
food.
See ya.